Alright guys, hello and welcome back to our journey to level 99. You'll see a very familiar prize, Tech Find first place, top scorer rename card. So we are taking on the Bhed Psyches, Luca Goer's taking on the Guado Glories. So we reset the tournament until Tech Find showed up. So, I mean, that was the extent of it, right? Yeah, I don't know what we're going to learn yet, but we'll learn something. And Lake Am now has Wither Tackle 3 able to learn. Looks like none of the Bhed Psyches are using that technique, but eventually she might be able to learn it. One day, right? One day. But yeah, let's jump right in. So it shouldn't be too bad. It is the Bhed Psyches. They are kind of a tougher team, so we'll see how it actually goes. But I don't know, I'm fairly confident in the victory, right? Like that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm pretty sure we win, but who knows? Who knows? We could lose, you know? It wouldn't be the first. Well, no, it would be the first time. We're undefeated right now. So it would be tragic. It would be absolutely heartbreaking. So we don't want that to happen. So we're going to push up here. And essentially what I'm trying to do is what we've done before. I'm trying to open up my players for passes. So I can pass to Blappa. Blappa's free. Blappa scores. You know the gist of it. I don't know. There is a part of me that kind of wants to switch up the whole world. Like maybe put Eager on the right side because I tend to push right so much. Because Eager is a better forward than Blappa at this time. Honestly, overall, Eager might be a better forward than Blappa, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. I don't actually recall the final stats. When I was going through stats for teams and stuff like that, what I was really looking for was players that stood out right at the highest levels, and like when I was developing the perfect Blitzball team, none of the Bhed Psyches made the cut except for Nimruk, and then everyone else I was like, yeah, these are all pretty bad, and then I just moved on. So I'm not sure final stats where everyone kind of sits, honestly. Starting out though, Nettis is, I mean, he's fast. He's going for it. He could score here. I mean, I wouldn't be necessarily surprised. But nothing. Nimruk actually doesn't stop it, so it is 1-1. I was gonna be all fancy and I was gonna be on bike, but he's facing Nimruk and then Nimruk blocks it. But that does not happen. Nimruk falters. I mean, and let's be honest, guys. Like that was really good. Like in terms of stats, like 51 catch from 43. I mean, that was a really good super goalie. Grip gloves triggered. Like everything went right except for us blocking the shot. That was the only part that went wrong. So, I mean, props to Nettis. He definitely had a good effort there. So again, we need to pull them away. So I'll encounter both of them. I'm not afraid of any ghosts. Okay, maybe I should be afraid. Okay, so Barrick gets it? No, Nadia. Okay, this is actually bad. So we're tied up, and they're eager for another goal. So maybe we should worry. I don't know. I still defend that though. I don't think taking a tackle there made sense, but I don't know. Maybe it did. Who knows, really? Okay, this is not good. I wouldn't say this is where we want to be. I was hoping that Nadia would chase, but she's just resetting back to her old position, right? So there's nothing really there. We'll take a tackle here just because I don't know, we probably could pass over both of them, but once bitten, twice shy, something like that. That's a phrase, right? Gonna pass to Lake Am here, and similar to what we were doing before, I just want to kind of push Eager forward. I don't know, Eager will be my dude this time. I don't know, I think it makes sense. It makes sense to me, so we'll see if it works, right? That's always the big question. Makes sense to me, but does it actually function? They got Wes as a defender there. He's just kind of hanging out. He's just living his life. So really good sphere shot there. 69 shoot. I don't think Mayu stops this, but let's see. No, Mayu is not that good at Blitzball. She cannot stop it, and we are going up 2-1. So I'm afraid going for the pass. The one thing about this is this does take a little bit of time. Unfortunately, I don't think enough time. If Nettis really gets aggressive here and goes for the shot, then he makes this. Okay, maybe not if he does that. Now it's actually impossible. He's passing right now. He doesn't even have enough time for the animation. And yeah, that is 2-1 going into the second half. So a little bit of experience for them, a little bit more for us. Although it is close. It wasn't like a clean cut like we just get more experience. There was a little bit of a question there. What do they even have? I need to double check what techniques I have for my forwards. Nap pass, nap pass. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like I should change things up, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's throw Judah in the goal. Let's really just set ourselves up for a loss. I mean, this is risky. This is very much risky because if we get scored on, it's Judah. She's not a goalie. What I'm really banking on is that we have superior ball control and we can basically keep the ball away from them for such a long period of time that they won't be able to score. That's what I'm really banking on, and I'm very hopeful about. But we got to keep in mind we are facing Nettis and Dotto, so they're fast, so they can force encounters. And depending on who they force encounters with on their side, it could be bad. If they just keep on encountering our defenders, it doesn't really matter, right? Like, Nimrok encounters, Nettis, who cares? Nettis attacks for, 3 attack. Like, he's super weak. And same with Dotto. Like, they're not people that can steal the ball away. So I'm going to pass to Blappa here. And essentially, like I said, we're just playing keep away, right? We're trying to level up Nimrok as much as we possibly can, but we're just trying to also keep the ball away. So I'm okay encountering Nettis here because I think I can maybe knock him out. Maybe. Oh my gosh. That is brutal. Immediately. Not even a second to think about it. He's asleep. And Blappa and Igor are probably the most, not probably, they are by definition and by math, the most underleveled players on our team. So they're both level 59. Everyone else is in the 60s. Barrick is approaching the 90s. It's kind of crazy. But they do need some experience here. I was debating flipping it entirely. So keeping Nimrok in the goal, but then putting Blappa and Igor as my defenders. But their pass, the nap pass isn't a good enough pass technique for me to justify it. I guess arguably I could anyways, but it didn't feel right, you know what I mean? It didn't seem like a good idea. Especially because we're only 1 goal ahead. Can you imagine having to lead Igor from the back row all the way forward? That'd be insane. It would take such a long period of time. It'd be ridiculous. It would just be ridiculous. I would not want to do that. So as you can see, Lakeham a little bit covered here, so I don't think we can necessarily pass to her, but we can keep on passing to Blappa. I think that makes sense. We got this weird, I don't know what you'd call, a right angle going on right now, where we pass to Blappa occasionally, and then occasionally Lakeham, but always Nimrok. He's the, what is he? He's the vertex? Is that the mathematical, term for it? I forget, dude. I haven't used geometry in my entire life. They lied to me in high school, dude. I knew what a triangle was before, so I didn't, it seemed like a waste of time. All right, so just under 4 minutes into the game. It's pretty good. I think Blappa will get a good chunk of experience. I don't know if Blappa is going to necessarily level up, but the experience gain, the grind, is enough. It's kind of that slow, I don't know, it's that slow gain of experience, really. That's what we cherish. Unless you're Barrick, because he gets just a billion experience every second. Yeah, what are we on? Episode... Gosh, what episode or what match are we on? Because it feels like this has been one of, if not the quickest series. But I do know that it's just going to take longer and longer as we play games, because the experience caps or experience requirements become higher and higher, right? So I think we hit the middle of the leveling up, and then we just kind of like flounder for a bit. Like level like 60 to 70 is just kind of hanging out to a certain degree. But that is going to end it, so it's going to be 2-1. Bhed Psyches are out of here. They are no longer in the tournament. So 2-0, 2-0-0-0 for all their team. And then a lot more experience for us. A level up for Nimric as well. So more HP endurance, level 65. So it's not too bad. So we 2-1 the Psyches, and the Goers 3-0 the Gory. So that's two very strong teams just knocked out. So we'll take it. And we're not top scorer, but we don't care about being top scorer. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.